Hey everyone, welcome to Rockin' Rubies. Today I want to talk a little bit about record grading. How do I grade my records? Well, hopefully you're using or you're about to learn how to use the GoldMine standard for record grading. GoldMine was an annual publication, a book that would come out. You can still find them on used bookshelves. We probably have some around here someplace. That people used, record stores used before there was the interwebs. Now we can just go on Discogs and kind of learn this information, but before there was the interwebs, there was GoldMine. And this store still uses the GoldMine standard. Any decent, reputable record dealer should be using the GoldMine standard as well. Basically what it does is it guarantees that my VG Plus, which I will go over, is the same as your VG Plus if you're in Germany. So that our understandings, if you're buying or selling records, are pretty much uniform for condition. So let's start off with the top grading. And I do want to take this top one into another video spin-off, is my record in mint condition? Look for that video coming up soon, is my record in mint condition, because I'm going to give you a little hint. No record's in mint condition. Doesn't exist. And I'll tell you why in that video. So go to a graphic here of what is near mint. A near mint record basically means that that record has been opened and checked for defects and basically has never seen a turntable. This thing is like, you can still see the wax coming off the edges from where the pressing plant squished the thing together, and it's still got a little bit of wax. Never seen a turntable. There's no markings on it from coming in and out of the sleeve. It is just freaking shiny and beautiful. That is near mint. Then you come down to near mint minus. Near mint minus basically means that, yeah, it's probably been played a couple times, but it's like there's no blemishes on it. Maybe there's a mark or two just on the vinyl from coming out of the sleeve one time. The cover's in excellent condition. It might still even be in shrink wrap. I also will do a video on that. Should I leave my record sealed? So look for that one. So we have near mint minus. Then we jump down into VG plus. Very good plus. A VG plus record basically means that you might have some minor wear on the outer sleeve, and there might be some marks from coming in and out of the sleeve on the interior of the record, but it does not have background noise, and it does not, of course, skip. So VG plus is where most records are going to fall. When you look online for comparable values for records that you have, and you see the difference between, say, a VG plus and a near mint minus or an NM minus, there can be a big jump there. And that is where collectors often will argue, like, your near mint minus and my VG plus are very different. But it should be, based on GoldMine standards, that a near mint minus basically just means that the seal has been broken and the record has come out and it's effing flawless. It looks beautiful, there's no flaws on it, it's just effing flawless. And the VG plus means that it'll still play flawlessly, but it may have a blemish somewhere that maybe somebody put their initials on the back of on the bottom right hand corner. To some collectors, that's like oh my god, I can't believe you did that. To your average guy that wants a good sounding original pressing of a record, they ain't gonna care. So for that standard, that's how our store does it. So a VG plus means that this sucker is gonna play like it just came out of the box. It's going to sound beautiful, it looks beautiful, although it's not perfect. So that's VG plus. And then you come down to VG. VG meaning very good. On the surface, VG sounds like it's great. It's very good. Well, it's a term. So VG basically means that it's going to have some background noise. It's not going to skip, but it's going to have some background noise to it. Probably because it's been on a party or two, or it's been left down the turntable for a while. I've actually had some very valuable records left on turntable decks themselves. So when they come in the shop, I'm like, oh my god, what have you done with this poor record? Or the needle's been bouncing over. That is not VG. VG basically means that it has been played, it is worn, but it does not skip. Notice how I keep saying that? It does not skip. The skipping record is going to start at G. We don't do skipping records at Rockin' Rubies. Unless it's something so rare that you hold and you go, oh my god, I can't believe you actually physically have this copy. Then there'll be something in a G or G plus in the store. But for the most part, we cut off at VG. So, and it's clearly marked. We play test things to make sure if they're on the VG level, then we play test them all to make sure that they actually don't skip, and we grade them based on the background noise. So starting from the top again, we have near mint minus, VG plus, VG. That is the cutoff that you'll find in condition for Rockin' Rubies records. Below that, you're going to have G plus. G plus means that, yeah, it's probably going to skip. It's probably going to have some background noise. And it's meh. It's meh. Like it takes an $80 record that's something super rare down to a $12 record, but it physically exists. We call those G Plus records placeholders. Placeholders in your collection. So you put that one in your stack and you go, I do have a copy of it and I'm waiting for a better copy to show up. That's a placeholder G Plus. A G record that supposedly means good is basically crap. It's going to skip all over the place. It's not a very good condition record. And when you take it out of the sleeve and you look at it, you're going to know right away that sucker is not going to be good to play. Below that you have fair and you have poor, which are other grade lines. But I mean, for Rock and Ruby's records, if it's not VG or above, you're going to only find that here in the store. Anything below that is going to be not visible here because I don't want to carry them. Simple as that. So if you're going to sell your records online, look for a video on that as well. Use the GoldMine standard for grading your records, and then you'll be a reputable seller and a knowledgeable buyer when you're buying from us or anyplace else. Thank you.